Hey coding house, welcome back to the channel. This video we are going to talk about strings in JavaScript. Now strings, any language plays a very important role. We just need to understand how that language handles that string. So in JavaScript, you can write your string in double quotes, single quotes and tilde symbol. So single quotes and double quotes, they work in a similar way. But the thing is people coming from a lot of different languages into JavaScript. Some supports double quotes, some support single quotes. So to make it available for all, JavaScript did that. But the real magic happens when you start using string with the tilde symbols. Now, tilde symbols allow you to write multi-line string. Plus, it also enables the concept of string interpolation. Now, so let's jump into the practical and start explore this. So here I have created a file strings in JavaScript in my regular series, and I want to show you that const name is equal to, when I say in single quotes, it works fine. So I have got code with Z. Then I have got const city is equal to, let's say, Mumbai. And now I do console log. Console log can actually help me with formatting a string very easily. So I can say lives in city. Now if I try to execute this, let me move my panel to right. Okay. Okay. So here I say no space strings in JS, and it says code with Z lives in Mumbai. So simple. Uh, as we discussed earlier, single quotes and double quotes, they work interchangeably, and just for enabling it for anyone coming from other different languages into JavaScript, because JavaScript saw an influx of people coming from other programming languages in JavaScript in this recent 5-10 years time, because of the popularity, obviously, what JavaScript has got. Next is if you want to have, let's say, a paragraph to be written. Okay. And I say, if I have to write multi-line string, we have to start with the tilde symbol. Now, tilde symbol can allow you to write multiple string. Okay, so what I do is I go to my blog and I pick up, let's say, this much part, and I want to post this inside my string. So I can do this here simply. I just copied it from my website and I am pasting it here. And now if I say console log of paragraph, let's see what happens. See, it is printing it as it is, like if you want to store some multi-line string. So this is a good option when you want to create a panel for where you're taking the multi-line string like address, blogs, and something like that. You want to fetch the data, you can use it in the tilde symbols, which allows you to store the multi-line string very easily in JavaScript. Now, the next part is very much now, the next part is very much something we want to understand is concept called as string interpolation. So before we start the discussion for string interpolation, this would be a good time for you to go and subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends as well. String interpolation is one of the best way where when you have to concatenate a lot of variables inside your string, you can simply do that by starting your string with a tilde symbol. And once you start your string with a tilde symbol, you can make use of dollar and curly brace symbol to inject your string without breaking your string. Now let's try to run this example without interpolation first, and then with the interpolation to get to for us to understand the differences. Here, as you can see, I have got three variables. Const name is equal to, let's say, Thomas. Const company is equal to code with Z. And const, because I have declared the name already earlier, okay, name, let's say name of employee. And then const employee code is, let's say, CWZ0001. Now I want to create a sentence which should look like this. Okay, let's see. Thomas works for code with Z. His employee code is CWZ0001. Now this is something I want to achieve. If I try to do this with a normal string, so let's say const line is equal to, okay, I put it in double quotes, and you know what I do here is I'll put it like this. This time it is going to be what name first, right? So I'll say name plus single quotes start works for single quote start again plus this time it is company, right? Company plus single quotes, the comma will be included, and his employee code is end of single quotes. I start with plus, and I will enter employee code and do console log of line. So you can see code with Z works for NAN. Why is that? Okay. Company is something we added here. His employee code is something like this. Okay. Oh, I used a minus symbol by mistake here. See, code with so okay. This time I was going to change the name. So let's call them as Thomas. Thomas works for code with Z. His employee code is CWZ00001. But see how difficult is it to use this plus symbol again and again. How about we go by interpolated line? So I'll say const. I say I line, which is interpolated line. What I do, I start with a tilt. In the tilt, I can whenever I have to integrate a variable, I use dollar and pair of curly braces. I say name works for again another variable integrated, which is company. His employee code is tilt employee code. This way, and my output would be same. So if you check my output, there will be two time it is printed, exactly same. But you see the way I have done it the second time, it's much more easier. This is what we called as string interpolation. You should be aware of this. Used a lot in React because you will be integrating strings here and there, and should be a known tool in your toolbox. So this is all about strings in JavaScript. Thank you for watching this video, and please do like, share, and subscribe with your friends.